everybody. Thanks for being here. Tuesday, November 1st. This is the Public Health and Safety Committee meeting. I do detect a quorum. Oh, you need a, yeah, that would help, wouldn't it? Yeah? Okay.
Thank you.
Anybody not have an agenda that would like one? Yeah. Okay. Very good. All right, we have a quorum. I've got everybody listed here. We have 4 resolutions on our agenda here, and I was fine to keep them all on a consent. I will go through them, and if you feel that any need to come off consent for discussion, let me know. RS 2022-1829, Road Syracuse approves the terms of a cooperative purchasing master agreement for firefighting apparatus and fire service vehicles for the Department of General Services. 2022-1839, Road Syracuse and Stiles approves an intergovernmental agreement between the United States Marshal Service and the Metro Nashville Police Department to investigate and apprehend local, state, and federal fugitives. RS 2022-1840, Road Syracuse approves a grant from the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security to the Metro Nashville Police Department to provide bicycle and pedestrian education and enforcement to gain compliance with state and local ordinances. And RS 2022-1842, Road Syracuse and Welsh approves Amendment 2 to a grant contract between the Metro Board of Health and STARS Nashville to fund an epidemiologist position to study data regarding cigarette smoking, vaping, and e-cigarette use with the primary focus on children and young adults. So any of those that anybody on the committee would like this to come off of consent?
Chair, may I ask a question without removing something from consent?
Sure, absolutely.
So I just wanted to, I just looked over the email that we got, and there was a question in here or a statement in here that this would allow federal law enforcement uncontrolled access under this proposal. With this with this agreement, do we know, are we transferring control over to U.S. Marshals, or would we still have control through MNPD?
We should probably take it off consent. Is that all right?
I mean, I'm okay with the stand off consent. If we could just get,
yeah, we can take it.
we can take it off consent.
We
Okay.
can take it off. I appreciate you being here. I do. I'll give you the. All right. So on the other 3, 1829, 1840, and 1842. Is there any other discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Against? And those 3 do pass. All right, we will take 1839. Approves an intergovernmental agreement between the U.S. Marshal Service and Metro Nashville Police Department to investigate and apprehend local, state, and federal fugitives. Could I get a motion for discussion? All righty, so Vice Chair, I'm going to ask you a question, and we've got reps here to discuss it.
Yes. Do I need to repeat the question, or are you?
Yeah.
I believe I can speak to the question. So essentially, this is just renewing an MOU that's already in place and has been in place for as long as I've been working in the department that I'm aware of. Essentially, the only change is that we are formalizing our process for our Metro officers utilizing our body cameras according to our policy. So it's already a process that's being done. We're just actually putting it on paper that is what we're doing.
Okay. So this is not transferring
No.
our control to U.S. Marshals?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I think of that, I've served on these task forces before, and what this does is it puts state, local, and federal officers together for a common goal. In terms of access, the U.S. Marshals already has that access. So typically these fugitives have committed crimes at the state level, and they have left the state to flee the crime that they committed. So these task forces are simply interested in bringing the individual back to the jurisdiction so they can stand trial for the crime that they've committed. That's the sole purpose of these task forces, and they already have access, so it's just combining resources so that they can secure those apprehensions. And there's another thing that she brings up about the body cameras is that, you know, there are a number of federal task force out that will not even allow body cameras. So the fact that they're getting to use their body cameras with their policies is something that doesn't go on in every federal jurisdiction. So this is really kind of an enhanced thing that they're doing, that some federal jurisdictions won't even allow local police departments to bring their body cameras and their policies to these task force.
Thank you. I know we had a visitor, and that visitor did share that concern, so I just wanted to make sure that we acknowledged it and lifted that up. So thank you so much
Yes,
for
absolutely.
the answer, and thank you, Councilmember, for chiming in.
That's appreciated. All right.
Move approval.
Second.
Any other discussion, questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? All right, thank you very much. On to bills on second reading, 2022-1510. Councilmember O'Connell provides for the designation of public property within specified areas of downtown Nashville as a temporary special event zone during the time period between 9:00 p.m. on December 30th, 2022, and ending at 6 a.m. on January 1, 2023, relative to the use of these areas in conjunction with the 2022 New Year's Eve celebration and related activities and events. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All right. Councilmember O'Connell, anything to say about this? Seems pretty straightforward.
Mr. Chair, we've done this for 7 years for kind of our 3 signature events, which are, well, really 2 that the CBC operates, in this one. And so this one is the CBC one, it's New Year's Eve. These are the types of events that draw tens of thousands of people, and this kind of sets a reference standard for how we manage everything from vending to security of the footprint. There's nothing particularly different about this. They get reviewed by the council office every time in Metro Legal, and we encourage colleagues to support.
Wait, any other questions, comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Against? It passes, and that is...
Happy New Year.
That is the last thing on our agenda. Any other business before the committee? Seeing none, we stand adjourned. Thank you all.